Hey there, folks. Time once again to do a retro CSS battle. The other day, did this puzzle, and it's all box shadows, right? Using the nested template. So that's the body tag creates this particular shape. I want to repurpose this and see if I can do this with the blank template and make two paragraph elements that do the same thing. So what does that look like? I'm going to copy this box shadow, and I want to do half of it. Yeah, so I want to do half of it. So here we go. So how do I do it? This is a mess already. I need margins on this guy. So I think I just want to make a virtual box in the middle, and don't give it a background. Plump. And put this light color. Great. And set the color. Color is this red color. Great. All right, so that's the start, and then I need margins to force this to be right in the middle. So I want to create a box that's just dead center. If you can see that. So how do I do that? I need bigger numbers on the sides, probably 180 or something. So you can kind of see that happening, and the height is small. It's like 20. Okay, so there, it's starting to happen. Okay, so this number needs to be less. 160, 158, no, 162. Okay. Oh yeah, and that already sort of works. Oh, and the reason that's not doing what I think it's going to do is because in the original, I made this top one the body and then forced everything to be there. So I don't think I actually want this to be 20. So I don't think I can actually use these box shadows, but the idea is the same. All right. So I'm gonna nuke this. I know it doesn't look like anything. Background. We'll just do black. So I need to force that into the middle. So this is what I really mean. 120, 130, 40, 50, 140. Okay. So the theory, and I don't need any of this stuff anymore. If I create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5, actually these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if I create any 6 of the box shadows and then make another one, if I flip it upside down, then I will have it. So I think. All right, so box shadow. So let's do that. Shadow minus. So on the x-axis 0. So I'm going to go up first. So 0 minus 40 pixels. And is that correct? I think that's correct. Yeah, 0 minus 40. 0 minus 80. 0 minus 120. So that's 3, and I need 2 more. 60 pixels minus 20. And then minus 60 pixels minus 20. And then 1 more. Minus 120 pixels 0. All right. Okay, cool. But now I don't need the background, so I have that implicitly. I create another one and flip it upside down. So there it is. So P plus P, P plus P to the adjacency selector. And let's flip it upside down, scale minus 1. Now I don't see anything because it's all too low. So I need to move it up. Now I need a top margin minus 100. 2. Oh, margin top. Ha 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 ha. Margin dash top. That's what I need. So yeah. And that solves it. So that's 2, and actually, because I don't have a, I can repurpose. I can move that 160 minus 160. I think I can. Yes. Yeah, I can move that margin. So the margins then on the paragraph element are 140 top, start, and then sides 160, and it's the same for the second one, 162, to narrow it down, because block level elements are as wide as their container, and the margins force it narrow, and the minus 160 moves it into place. That's pretty good. I don't know if it's going to be a better score than the other one, but let's submit, make sure it's 100%. I'm pretty sure it is. It's a fun, this is, yeah, I like this. I like this symmetry. So yeah, that's a good score. Is there anything here I don't need? If I don't have the color, then everything's to the default, which is black. I need the margins, absolutely. I need the height, absolutely, yeah, we do. I need to replace and minify. So we get a few wins there, or the minus VW. So depending on which 6 we choose, you get lower numbers, but I feel like they're all going to have their pluses and minuses in terms of whatever that be. Yeah, I'm not going to. So minify and submit. And is that a better score? It is. It is a better score. Ha. That's a nice surprise. I'm not sure what I was thinking. I don't know what made me think of that, but I was looking at it yesterday, and I don't know. It's just a symmetry that I hadn't considered before. This is also one you could do with multiple elements. You could do it with grid and flex, and lots of clever ways to do this one. A repeating gradient would be interesting and would work. So you do stripes of color, font, but you got to narrow, and then you still got to cut out a middle part. But there'd be gradient mechanisms to do this as well. So this is the first one I did was box shadow. This is the second one is box shadow. I'm not going to do a linear gradient solution, but that would be possible as well. Yeah, it's fun. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I don't always do these follow-up videos, and I think that I hesitate to say I'm courting views. I'm really not. But it is interesting that the older ones don't get the views. People want to see what's current, and that's totally legit. I totally understand. That's the one that's most important in CSSBattle.dev, and it's one people have access to. To get to this daily target, you need to have a Plus membership, which I highly encourage. If this kind of stuff is of interest to you, go do that. Go get that. Go get that Plus membership, because the pluses are absolutely fun. However you do them, whether you cutting and pasting and following along from my videos, or and I encourage you to go your own way. Go for it. I think they're a lot of fun. Anyway, yeah, I had that impulse to do this morning, and have a great day. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Go make a webpage. Bye.